What's up, nail geeks? I am back with a collection that I am stoked to show you all. Everyone, Night Owl Lacquer is back with some fresh new releases for us, and they are absolutely stunning. I have two collections that are releasing very soon. The Brighten Up collection, which features 5 shades that are nice and bright and brilliant and full of shimmer, and a 4 set collection that is full of shredded toppers in a variety of colors. You guys know I'm a big fan of Lindsay's brand, and I am so stoked for these. I also have a little bit of nail art at the end, so let's get started. I'm going to start off with the Brighten Up collection, which is the shimmers. You can grab these for $9 individually or $42 for the set. First up, we've got Cheerful. This is described as a neon sunshine yellow with a rose gold shimmer. So this base color, I want to note, as a very picky, but I do adore yellows person on myself. This is a true sunshine yellow. It's straight up yellow. I really dig it. These types of colors I think pop very well against myself. I do think that this is one of those yellows that I think will pop on just about any skin tone. So this has a very crelly-like formula to it. It's got quite a strong bit of shimmer. Unfortunately, as I build it up on my swatches and somewhat on the video, I think the shimmer is being a bit on the shy side. So please note in person, you can definitely see that there's a rosy type of shimmer happening amongst your nails. So there is so much plumping action with this. It's really like a breath of fresh air to work on Night Owls again. I just love her formulas so much. So on Cheerful, for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats depending on your preference. Now, I did take this one up to 3 coats on my swatches, but honestly, I could have stopped at the 2nd coat, so really going to depend on your preference and how you polish and all that good stuff. So I've also brought back the Night Owl Lacquer's Patience Not Required top coat for this post. I 100% stand by this quick dry glossy top coat. It is awesome. So next we've got Delightful. This is a neon green with rose gold shimmer. So once again, I do definitely have to agree with the official description. This is a true neon green. I don't really see any types of undertones happening with it. In front of me here, as I record this and stare at these bottles, this is a true neon green, very limey, very vibrant and in your face. So on this one, I'm going to recommend 2 coats for it, as I feel like 4 out of the 5 in this set, they are very similar in their formulas. So between 2 and 3 coats for the most part, and I think everyone's going to be happy and good to go. So like I said, really depends on your preference. So on this one, I took it up to 3 coats, and you can see really nice plumping action happening here. They behave very much like a crelly, so it's got just a little bit of a squish factor, but also very creamy application on the brush strokes. I did have someone ask me what exactly I'm talking about when it comes to squish factor. So what I mean is, on application, and especially in this video you'll see it, there's a bit of a bounce back to the formula when you are applying it, and it gives you a bit of a squishy, almost jelly-like feeling when you're doing your brush strokes. So Blissful is a bright purple with green shimmer. So in the bottle, this one looks like it's going to be like straight up bright purple action. I do want to note that the shimmer in this is very intense and very strong. So I think it kind of overtakes that base color, which honestly I'm perfectly okay with, because as you build it up, yes, you'll see that beautiful vibrant purple shade, but that shimmer is just so complimenting to it. I'm really digging it. Very flattering, easy formula to use. I feel like this one is just a touch creamier than the others I just showed you guys. So on this one, I think 2 coats for the most part, though once again, these are really going to depend on your preference. So lovely self-leveling action happening with it. Really wonderful formula. So this one behaves just a hint more like a cream. And once again, on the full hand shot, you are seeing Patience Not Required quick dry glossy top coat from Night Owl, which is definitely my favorite top coat. And next we've got Playful. This is a neon pink with an aqua shimmer. So this is straight up pink action happening. I do feel like there is just the slightest little bit of a coral undertone happening with it. Definitely a little bit tricky on cameras and whatnot. I do feel like the actual application part of the video is being somewhat blown up as my camera is freaking out with these neons, but I think this is a little bit more indicative to what you're going to see in person. So unfortunately, I think on my monitor I'm seeing just a touch of an orange cast. So please know in person this is definitely a vibrant pink, but there is just that teeny tiny undertone of coral in my opinion. So just a little bit there. Otherwise, the shimmer is very strong in this one too. You'll get a really nice aqua type glow happening with it. I feel like the shimmer is just a little bit more subtle on this one, but you'll still get that nice shimmery type effect in bright lights. And lastly, we have Hopeful. This is a bright teal with a purple shimmer. The formula on this is definitely the different one in the set in comparison to the other four. I feel like this one behaves just a bit more on the jelly side versus the others that had that real strong, somewhat creamy type feel, very crelly-like. This one is just a touch more sheer than the others. So personally, I'm going to recommend 3 coats on it. You can see here on this second coat, exactly what I'm talking about. There's just that slightest little bit of a softer type formula to it. So if you've got a really prominent free edge like myself, and your smile line bugs you in your final look, then you might want to wear some type of tinted base coat or color correcting base coat, something of that nature. But for the most part, I think 3 coats and you're going to be just good to go. So in the bright lights that I do swatch in, you can definitely see my smile line with this 3rd coat. So in person, away from my bright lights, it is still just a tiny bit visible, but not quite as noticeable as what you're seeing here on the actual video. And next is the Shredded Toppers collection. This is a set of 4 shredded toppers. They will be 7 each or 34 for the set of 4. And I'm going to show you guys them over the Brighten Up collection. So first we've got Shredded White. This is a clear base with white shreds. So this one has a really strong squish type factor when you're applying it to your nails. Now on this, I'm going to suggest using either a sponge to get a ton of that white flaky payoff on your nails. Otherwise, I had fishing with it to get quite a bit on to my nail here. I'm just kind of going back. What I found was working the best when using this one was take your brush out of the bottle and just kind of bend it a little bit, so you'll kind of let some of that clear base that's in it to kind of drip down the neck of the bottle, and then you'll get mostly just flaky action. So I think if you sponge it on, you will definitely get a lot more of that payoff. And next we've got Shredded Black. This is a clear base with black shreds. So here, I feel like this one I had more success with it on getting it out of the bottle. I didn't really have to fish a whole lot with this one. This one I feel like the flakes in it are just a little bit heavier, so I had no issues getting them out of the bottle and onto my nails. So just kind of go in and you'll want to do a little bit of placement on this one and just kind of spread it around and get everything nice and even for what you're going to do. I thought this one looked fantastic over Playful. It looked really cool. Kind of reminded me of a watermelon. And after top coating with this, I didn't have any texture or anything like that with it. But like I said previously, on this one you'll want to do just a little bit of careful placement when you're applying. And next we have Shredded Gold. This is a clear base with gold shreds. So we have a gold and a silver in this set. These two are my favorite and of the toppers. I really enjoy reflective type of flakes. They're so much fun and I think they pop really well against base colors. So this one I am showing you guys it over Delightful, and I thought it really complemented that shimmer that you're going to see here, and really nice flaky payoff on this one. Once again, a little bit of placement required on this, but you'll still get a ton of flakes on your first coat with it. So you can see here in the final look, I've got my glossy top coat on, patience not required. And finally we have Shredded Silver. This is once again a clear base with silver shreds. So on a lot of my videos, whenever I see polishes that have that gold or silver type of shredded type flake effect to them. I'm really digging it. So this has that definite silver type of reflective appearance. I can see this looking really good over dark colors, but I kind of wanted to go against the grain on this, and I put it over the brighter one in the set. So it's over Cheerful. And here I had really nice flaky payoff with this one, but once again, just a little bit of placement on it and you'll get a really nice scattered look across your nails. So these adhere very well to your base, and once again, after top coating, I had no texture with it. So finally, I had one of you lovely folks ask me for some water marble video action. I'm going to show you guys the Brighten Up set and how they water marble. So I actually just put in an order with What's Up Nails for the water marbling tool, so hopefully I can actually officially pretend like I'm a professional, hopefully with the order getting here maybe next week or the week after. So you'll definitely see some more water marbling action from me very soon with that awesome tool. I'm really excited to try it out. So when I am water marbling, things that I have found that are really helpful to get a successful look is that you want to have room temperature filtered water. It's always what I use, and I feel like it just helps the polish spread across the water. Of course, you do want polishes that are going to behave during this process. Now for the Brighten Up collection, I had no issues with them. The only one that was a little bit tricky for me was Hopeful, which is the teal, that behaved a little bit more like a jelly. It was just a little bit wanting to resist making rings in the water, but at the end of the day, I do have a little bit of experience doing this, so I feel like if you go in and you jiggle whatever cup you're using, just gently tap it and it'll kind of help to encourage it to spread across the water. And then you'll want to also line it up between the other shimmers that also really want to spread, so they kind of just help each other make those rings. So for this one, I'm doing the petal appearance, and you're basically going to want to make a flower in your water. Now I'm going in with my glass stick, and I'm just kind of trying to remove that little air bubble there. Those happen, it's perfectly normal. Just go in with some type of tool and kind of move the bubble up a little bit so that when you pull your nails out of the water, it's not going to give you a bald spot on your base. So here I've cleaned up, removed my latex barrier, and I'm going in with Patience Not Required. Really nice water marble here, very vibrant. And then sidebar, the white that I'm using in this video, those of you who watch each one of my videos, I'm using Night Owl's Ya Basic White. I really enjoyed that one. Any white stamping you're seeing from me, or undies for that matter, you're seeing that one. So can't recommend it enough. It's an awesome white. And here in the final look, you can see nice and bright, brilliant, bright collection in the water marble appearance. So very easy, and I can definitely say yes, they do water marble. So the shredded toppers and the Brighten Up collections will release May 15th at 6 p.m. MST. I'll link you guys below to Night Owl's shop if you want to check out what's going on in there, grab any creams and all that good stuff, and the Facebook fan group so you can get sneak peeks as to what's coming up. She does have a second release coming out very soon, so you guys will see me review that too, and hopefully my awesome new tool will get here too, so I might just water marble those as well. So as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.